Do less hustle. I'm gonna say that again because I think it's so important. Do less hustle. I've had to hear this message so many times because I am a hustler, okay? I love to work really hard, push through, get things done, and check things off of that to-do list. I mean, that is super gratifying for me when I have a big list to just mark those things as complete. But I will tell you, I want to share something with you because I have been an entrepreneur for 15 years, that when I finally realized that I needed to have that balance between hustle and flow, and to allow the things that are meant to be present in my life, that they will actually come towards me, that they will show up towards me. That was probably the moment that my business really transformed for the better. Because especially with my background in TV news as a reporter, I was a pusher, right? You have to get there first. You have to beat the other reporters there to get the story and to get it on the news first. And now the news is different because everybody's on 24/7 all the time. But, it kind of came in my background. But I really started to learn that didn't serve me because it just led to some exhaustion and burnout and not always being intentional and thoughtful about why I'm doing what I'm doing and who exactly I want to work with and how specifically I can serve these people that I absolutely love interacting with. And so when I slowed down and turned off my hustle, all right, it's not completely gone, but when I slowed down and I really turned it off for periods of time, especially like on the weekends, in the evenings, and when I'm on vacation, I noticed that my business became more streamlined, that the people that were coming into my life, not just for me to work with, but who I collaborated with, were much more in alignment with how I wanted to operate in the world. So I just really am inviting you to look at your life and where you might be hustling, where you might be pushing, where you feel like you just have to get more accomplished until you can actually give yourself permission to take a break and just to do a little experiment with yourself. What happens if you actually free up some space for the unknown? We never really know which path is going to be the one that will be profoundly successful for us because we don't have crystal balls. We kind of can only put ourselves out there, but we also have to allow the universe and the world as a whole to respond. And you never know, that area where it might be a really powerful new direction for you, what if it just showed up at your front door? What if it just showed up effortlessly? So I invite you to try to see what could happen if you do less hustle.